Isaac, thank you so much for taking me out to the theme park today. I had so much fun on our date today. I hadn't been to a theme park in such a long time. I completely forgot how much fun they could be. I already want to go again. I think I might end up going quite a few times this year.
I had a lot of fun too today. Thanks for coming with me. Yeah, it's the same for me too, actually. I hadn't gone for the past few years. Yeah, let's go again sometime. I had a great time too. I was hoping that we'd be able to go out again sometime soon. Maybe somewhere a little more calm, so that we can talk to get to know each other.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Where do you want to go next time? Maybe a cafe or a restaurant or something like that then?
There's this new bar that opened up near my place, actually. I'd love to take you out for drinks there. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds great, actually. I'd love to go. Maybe when I have a day off the next day, though.
Do you like alcohol? What kind of stuff do you usually drink?
I really like wine and gin tonic.
I hear that the gin tonic that they make is really good. I'm sure that you'll love it there.
That sounds perfect. I'm already looking forward to it.
How's this Friday sound? I'll be free after 6 p.m., I think.
Yeah, Friday works for me too. I should be free around that time too.
Okay, great. Let's do that then. I'll come pick you up, and then we can walk there together from my house then.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll text you once I finish work on Friday then. I kind of want to go home and get changed after work, so I'll contact you once I'm ready.
Sure, I'm looking forward to this already. I feel like I can get through work this week because I've got this waiting for me at the end of the week.
Yeah, same for me. All right, I'll see you on Friday then.
Yeah, see you then.
Isaac, I just arrived. I'm at the cafe in front of your house. Do you have some time to talk?
Oh, hey. You're at the cafe in front of my house? What are you here for? It's a little late to be calling me out all of a sudden, isn't it? Is there something very important that you need to tell me or something?
Isaac, there is something important that I need to say to you.
What's wrong? You don't sound like your usual self at all. You're making me kinda nervous already.
Isaac, thank you so much for the marriage proposal. I was really happy that you felt that way about me. But to be honest with you, I don't think I'm ready for marriage at the moment. I'm just not quite sure if I'm at the point in life yet. Can you give me some more time to think about it? I'm really sorry. I don't think that I can give you an answer immediately.
Olivia, I thought we were on the same page about this. I'm quite shocked by your answer. Did something happen in particular that made you rethink this decision? Or do you think I'm just not good enough to be your husband? Could you please just tell me why you made a decision like this? You just don't love me, do you?
No, it's nothing like that. Isaac, I really do love you. And of course I want to marry you, but I just don't know if it's the right timing for me.
Well, if you love me, then why? Why don't you feel like you're ready for marriage?
I just feel like I should focus on my career at the moment. I really love this company that I'm working at, and I want to give it my all. If I manage to finish this long-term project I'm doing right now, I might even be able to get a promotion and earn a higher salary in the future. Opportunities like this are pretty rare, and I really want to make the best of it. I think I'll regret a lot if I let these amazing opportunities go to waste. To be honest, I value my work over marriage at the moment, and that's why I'm unable to give you an answer immediately. I am really sorry. And personally, I want to have a child as soon as we get married. But if I were to marry you and give birth to a child, I don't think I can handle work and raising a child at the same time. That's pretty much why I can't marry you as of this moment.
Oh, so that's what you mean then. Well, I guess I'm sorry that I proposed to you without really thinking about you. I only thought about myself. I just want you to know that my feelings for you won't change. Whether we marry now or years later, I still love you, Olivia. So I can wait until you feel like you're ready.
Isaac, thank you so much for understanding me. I promise that I'll give you a proper answer once I finish this long-term project at work.
Yeah, good luck with the project. I'm glad that we managed to clear things up, I guess. I'm kinda starting to get hungry now. Wanna go out to eat something?
Yeah, I'm glad we managed to make things clear between us. Yeah, I'm actually getting kind of hungry too. Want to go to that new steakhouse that opened downtown recently?
Yeah, sounds good. I'd be down for a few drinks too.
Yeah, I guess that sounds nice actually. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll get going.
Sounds like a plan. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Isaac! I heard that you proposed to Olivia. When are you guys going to start preparing for the wedding? You should start searching for wedding venues early, as they get booked out pretty quickly.
Well, to be honest, I think we'll postpone the marriage for a while. There's no need for us to look for a wedding venue at all. We're both still pretty young, so I think it's better to wait until we both feel like we're definitely ready.
Nonsense! What do you mean you guys are still young? Most people get married at around your age. There's no point prolonging this marriage any longer. Also, you guys aren't young anymore. I can assure you that most people don't feel like they're ready when they get married. You just have to push through these obstacles together once you get married. This isn't like you at all. Wait, did something happen? Did she reject your proposal or something?
Reject my proposal? No way. It's just the timing wasn't right. Well, to be honest with you, I'm ready to get married. It's actually Olivia's work that's keeping it from happening. She's in charge of a very important project at work, so she needs to focus on that instead of getting married to me right now.
There's no reason for you to wait on her job project or whatever. Just tell her to marry you now.
Mom, why are you rushing us like this?
I'm not rushing you. I just think that it's taking you too long to get married. Isaac, even your younger brother is planning to get married at some point next year. As the elder brother, shouldn't you get married first? Aren't you embarrassed by the fact that you're not married yet?
Mom, things like that don't matter that much these days. Getting married isn't an absolute necessity like in the past. Everyone has their own life plans, and it's just not the right timing for us to get married right now. We'll follow our own pace and get married when we are both ready. Rushing and forcing a marriage isn't gonna end well at all.
You're not making any sense at all. There's no reason for you guys to wait any longer. You have a decent girlfriend who you love and want to get married to. Marrying her should be a no-brainer. If she is being difficult about this, then you should go look for some other girl. I'm sure there are plenty of other people willing to marry you. It will be such a shame if you don't get married soon. On top of that, all our family members, including your aunts, uncles, and cousins, know that you've had a girlfriend for a while. They will start to think it's weird that you're postponing your marriage. What if they start thinking that you have some kind of problem? Oh, that would be so embarrassing for all of us. Even your younger brother is preparing for his marriage. I simply cannot understand why you would delay getting married any longer than this. Marry Olivia as soon as you can. If you're going to postpone the marriage any longer than this, I want you to break up with her. Break up with her and start looking for a girl that's willing to marry you immediately.
Mom, aren't you being a little extreme about this? Are you seriously telling me to break up with her? It's my life, and I'll do as I want. I just explained to you why we were planning to delay our marriage a little. Why can't you just accept that? Also, it's not like I'm gonna find someone to marry immediately, even if I do break up with Olivia.
You're being ridiculous. I'll make it very clear for you. If you're not going to marry Olivia soon, then you're not going to marry her at all. I won't allow it. You won't have my blessing if you're not marrying her soon. Just break up with her if you need to, and find another girlfriend. I can even introduce you to some people I know if you need. You know Mrs. Smith, right? Mrs. Smith's niece seems really nice. I heard she became a flight attendant recently, and that she's single.
Mom, that's enough. I don't want to hear it anymore. I love Olivia, and we made a decision that we won't be getting married yet. I want you to respect that choice. Hey, Nathan. It's been a while. Hope you're well.
Oh, hey. What's up, Isaac?
Mom told me you're thinking of marrying Mia soon. Is that really true? You guys are still pretty young. Isn't it too soon to be thinking about marriage?
Yeah, it's true that we're planning to get married. We both have some money saved up, and it seems like it's the right time to get married. I've been wanting to marry her for some time already, so I thought, why not just go for it? There's no point in delaying the marriage. Even Mia told me she wants to get married while she's still young. She always dreamed of wearing a beautiful wedding dress, and it's better to get it done while she's still young and pretty. She's already talking about having children, too. It's better for her to become pregnant while her body is young and healthy. It just makes sense to get married as soon as possible. Also, Mia's parents gave me their blessing already, so since everything's going so smoothly, I thought, why not? Like I said, there's no point of pushing this marriage back. That's why I proposed to her. I can't wait to be her husband.
Oh, I see. It sounds like things are going really smoothly for you guys. Congrats, I guess. Does Mia plan on continuing to work even after you guys get married?
Of course not. There's no need for her to continue working. I can earn enough for the both of us. Since she wants a child, she can stay home and focus on parenting. I don't want her to work because raising a child is gonna be pretty tough. I also want her to do everything around the house if possible.
Oh, it sounds like you guys really have everything sorted and planned out then. I really don't know what to do about my situation with Olivia.
Why? Is there something wrong with her? I heard that you were planning to propose to her sometime soon. Bro, did Olivia reject your proposal or something? Oh, I get what's going on now. I bet your proposal didn't go as planned. Did you get her the ring that she wanted? Maybe that's why she rejected you. Although I would have thought that she would have said yes, regardless of the ring that you got for her.
Hey, what are you talking about? It's nothing like that at all. I didn't get rejected by her. She's just busy with her job right now, and she didn't want to give me an answer immediately. That's all. I'm perfectly fine with waiting, but Mom's just been a little annoying about it. You know how she is, right? For some reason, she's so hell-bent on me getting married as soon as possible. She also wants me to get married before you for some reason. But I don't want to rush Olivia to marry me because she's dedicating her time to her job right now. I don't want to stress her out by rushing our marriage. I really don't know what to do about this situation.
I'm actually on Mom's side about this. There's no point in you delaying the marriage. You should try to convince her again to marry you immediately. If she says no, then you should probably just give up on her. Either way, I'm not changing my plans for my marriage. If you're trying to ask me to delay my marriage, then give up. I'm not changing my mind about this.
Okay, fine then. I guess I'll try to figure this out myself.
Hey man, it's been a while. Just saw your texts. Have you been well?
James, you finally got back to me. Took you long enough. I thought you'd be too busy with your newlywed life to get back to me. Did you get in a fight with her or something? Is that why you're finally able to get back to me?
No, we didn't get in a fight or anything. You just seem to be pretty desperate for help. Honestly, I'd rather spend the day with my wife, but I'm being a nice friend and spending time talking to you. You should be thankful about this, you know?
It's good to hear that you two are still lovebirds. Also, yeah, thanks for making the time to talk to me.
Anyway, how have you been then? You seem so down today. Did something happen?
Well, not really. I'm mostly fine. How does it feel to be married, by the way?
It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I regret not getting married at an earlier age, if I'm completely honest with you.
Wait, really? You think that getting married early is a good idea?
Yeah, getting married is great. Anyway, are you really sure that you're okay? I can tell something's wrong. Did you get in a fight with Olivia or something? Did she reject your marriage proposal? Or did you break up with her?
Break up with her? I would never do something like that. Things are going well for us. Well, mostly. We just had a conversation about when we're going to get married. My family members have really been pressuring me to get married soon. However, I think that Olivia wants to wait a while longer, as she wants to focus on work right now. She asked me to wait until she finishes the company's long-term project to marry me. However, I have no idea how much longer that's gonna take. I might have to wait a couple of years until our marriage. I think I'm personally fine with waiting, but everyone around me is kind of pressuring me to marry her quickly. Well, you're already 33 years old. If you miss this chance, it might become more difficult to get married in the future. I can understand why people around you want you to get married already. Don't you want to enjoy your honeymoon and newlywed life while you're young? Also, as she gets older and older, it'll become more difficult for her to give birth to a child. You always wanted a child, right? You should think about that too, you know. She might be too old to become pregnant if you wait for her to finish this project at work. If you want a child with her, then you should probably try to get married to her as soon as possible. Well, that's true, but I think that she really wants to prioritize her career right now. Well, then don't limit your option to just Olivia. If she's gonna prioritize work, then you shouldn't be prioritizing her. Honestly, I think you would be able to find someone younger if you wanted to. Come on, think about this realistically. Just because you've been dating Olivia for a long time doesn't mean she's the perfect match for you. In fact, you might even find someone who is a better match for you than Olivia. Someone that might want to get married to you immediately. You never know what's going to happen in life. You should honestly just give someone else a chance. Did you hear about Nick's story? He broke up with his girlfriend after they'd been dating for 6 years. That's such a long time, right? Well, guess what? Just after he broke up, he found some other chick on a dating app and married her 3 months later. It could go the same way for you, too. I'm sure that there's someone that suits you better. In fact, I think I can introduce you to some people. She's my brother's friend and she's really pretty. Right now, she's working as a nurse. No, it's fine. I don't want other girls. I just want Olivia. I really do think that she's the girl I'm destined to be with. You're such a romanticist. I guess you do you then. You should tell Olivia honestly how you feel about her decision, though. It sounds like you really want to get married to her right now. She should know how you feel about this, too. Anyway, let me know if you do end up changing your mind about this. All of our friends are getting married, right? You should probably try to get married while you can as well. Okay, thanks for the advice. I'll think about it.
Wait, are you for real? You rejected Isaac's proposal? Does that mean you guys have broken up then? No, I didn't reject him. I just told him I want to get married a bit later. We're still dating. Wait, what? Why though? Why would you want to hold off on making a decision right now? When would you marry him? I just don't think that the time is right yet. I have other priorities in life at the moment. I'd want to marry him in maybe like 2 or 3 years' time. Oh my god! You're not serious about this, are you? 3 years later? That's basically the same thing as rejecting him! Are you sure that you even want to marry him at all? Of course I want to get married to him eventually. It's just that my company suddenly put me in charge of the project that I really wanted to take on. After years of working in this company, I finally get this huge opportunity to prove myself. However, he decided to propose to me just as this project was starting. I know that this project is going to take up all my time. Oh no. That's a terrible situation you're in right now. It must be tough for you to give up one for the other. I know that you really love him. Yeah, I do. I just know that I can't have both at the same time. It feels great that I'm finally getting an opportunity at work, and I don't really want to let it go to waste either. The timing is just so terrible. Hey, I know that you take pride in your career, but it might not be worth sacrificing your happiness over. You should really think about this seriously. Everyone your age is getting married. And you also want a child, don't you? If you postpone this marriage for more than 3 years, having a baby might be difficult for you. Also, what if Isaac finds another girl and marries her instead? You'll be completely heartbroken if that happens. It might be best if you just lock him down already. You and Amy are the only ones not married in our group of friends. Amy doesn't want to get married, so it's not a problem for her. However, you do want to get married at some point, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I really should try to think this through again. My company said the project will take at least 3 years. That means it might go on for longer. And even after it ends, they might put me in charge of another one. By that time, I might have missed my opportunity to get married.
Exactly! Also, getting pregnant and giving birth is not as easy as people say. There's so many cases where women fail to get pregnant. You might have to try for a few years to even get pregnant. And miscarriage is quite common too. I know a few people who have miscarriages in the first few months of pregnancy. I really think that you should get married and give birth when you're still young and healthy.
Yeah, that's also true. It's making it so difficult for me to make this decision. You're lucky that both you and your husband work, as neither of you want a child. You can work for as long as you want while having your husband by your side.
Yeah, I'm quite satisfied with this lifestyle. It's a blessing to marry the man that you love. My life's become so much better with him constantly by my side. I work as well, so I can understand how you must be feeling right now. The opportunity that you've been given is very rare, and you might not get a chance like this at work again. However, I also know that you really want to have a child at some point too. Asa must be frustrated with the situation too. I think that you should think about everything that we just talked about and go talk to Isaac again. Although he acted like it was alright in front of you, a lot must be going on in his mind right now. He's probably hurt that you didn't immediately say yes to his proposal.
Okay. Thank you so much for all this advice. After listening to what you said, I might reconsider this decision. Thanks for hearing me out. It was nice to talk to someone who has experience.
No worries. Let me know if you want to talk about it again. I'm here for you anytime. As a person who is already married, I'll give you realistic advice.
Thanks so much. I'll probably end up depending on you again. I'm happy that I finally get to see you today. We've both been so busy over the past few days.
Yeah, I guess so.
Isaac, are you okay? You sound kinda upset about something. It seems like you lost some weight, too. I'm getting kinda worried. Did something happen to you?
Olivia, to be honest with you, I don't want to postpone our marriage. It makes me feel anxious. I tried thinking about it over the past few days, but I just became more and more anxious about it. I understand your passion for your work, and I respect it very much. I really want you to do what you want. But every time I think about our postponed marriage, I feel depressed. And it's not just me that's upset about this. My family are really unhappy about this decision to delay our marriage. They want me to get married as soon as possible.
Your family are unhappy about this? I thought that your mom really liked me.
She's not against our marriage or anything like that. It's just that she's been pressuring me to get married as quickly as possible. She's been pressuring me about it nonstop. Even Nathan is planning to get married next year, and my mom says I should get married first as the elder brother. I told her several times that I want to marry when the time's right, but she doesn't seem to care about what I say at all. She says there's an order to everything in life, and she told me that as the elder brother, I needed to get married first.
Oh. Did she really say that? It must have been stressful for you to be pressured like that. You should have told me earlier. I don't understand why your mom is acting like that at all. It's our life, so we should be able to choose when we get married. It makes me so sad to hear that she's been pressuring you like that. Honestly, I felt really bad for postponing our marriage. I think I was being selfish, only thinking about myself. And since we both want a child, I think it's right to get married quickly. My life might become more limited after marriage, but nonetheless, marriage is very important to me. So it's difficult for me to make a decision in this situation.
So it sounds like you've been thinking a lot about this too. Thanks for telling me. If you told me earlier, I wouldn't have left you thinking about it alone. I want you to know that I didn't bring this conversation up again to pressure you. I really respect your decision, and I want you to continue working. Anyways, I'm glad to hear that you've been thinking about this too. I'm sorry to make you worry about this. Whichever decision you make, I'll respect it.
No, don't say sorry to me about this. It's not your fault at all. I've been thinking about this very hard. After this current project ends, I'll probably receive more projects like it in the future. And as years pass, I might become more indecisive about getting married. Right now, I want a child, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the future. The more I dedicate my time and effort on work, the higher the chance of me changing my mind about having a child. I also don't know if you're gonna feel the same way about me in the future. That's why I came to the conclusion that marrying you now is more valuable than my job.
Olivia, really? Are you really sure about what you just told me? I don't know what to say. I'm kinda speechless right now. I really didn't expect to hear this from you today.
I'm really serious about this. And I'm not just saying this because of your mom. I thought about this decision a lot, and I talked to some of my closest friends about it too. I didn't want to get pressured into marrying you by anyone. This is the decision that I came to myself. Even if your mom wasn't pressuring you to get married, I would make the same decision. Between marriage and work, I decided to choose you. I think that I can still have a career even after I give birth if I want to. I just realized that I can't be waiting around if I really want to have a baby. Anyway, I'm sorry for making you wait on my decision like this. Let's get our wedding planned. If that's okay with you, of course.
Olivia, thank you so much for making this decision. I'm really happy right now, and I'll be forever grateful that you decided to do this. I promise you that I won't make you regret this decision. I'm gonna make you the happiest woman in the world. You're my everything. Let's spend the rest of our lives together.
I'm so happy that this is happening too. It feels unreal that I'm actually gonna be getting married. Thank you so much for choosing me.
Olivia! What is wrong with you?
Oh, hey, Janet. What's the matter? Is something wrong?
When will you ever contact me first? I'm always the one that ends up having to contact you first, and I'm getting really tired of it. Why are you being so rude? You can't be that busy.
Janet, I call you once in a while to check how you're doing. I was really busy today, and I just got back home. That's why I wasn't able to contact you yet. The weather is getting colder these days, isn't it? I hope you don't catch a cold.
The weather is indeed getting cold, but I don't want to talk about that. Stop trying to change the subject. You're always busy roaming around, and that's probably the reason why you can't get pregnant. Are you even trying for a baby? I rushed you two to get married quickly so that you guys can have a baby. A whole year has passed and you still don't have a child. How is that even possible? If Nathan's wife gives birth before you do, then it'll mess up the family tree. The eldest son should have the eldest child in the family. I want this family to stay true to its traditions. Surely a year is more than enough time to get pregnant. If this was back in my day, you'd be considered a failure.
Janet, we really are trying our best to have a baby. Isaac and I want to have a baby just as much as you do.
Well, it certainly doesn't seem that way. I think you might have some kind of medical condition preventing you from getting pregnant. Do you even have a womb like a normal woman? Is your body even capable of getting pregnant? Oh, I'm so worried about our family's bloodline. My eldest son doesn't even have a child yet.
Isaac and I visited the hospital earlier today and got a checkup, as you seem to be very worried about my ability to become pregnant. The doctor told us that I don't have any issues, but Isaac does. So it's not really my fault that I haven't managed to become pregnant. But apparently there is still a chance for me to become pregnant, so we'll keep trying for a baby. I just don't want you to put too much pressure on us. Stress can also have various effects on pregnancy. I think that it would be best for us if you just leave us alone.
What? So you're telling me that the reason why you can't get pregnant is because of my son? You're trying to lie and pin all the blame on him.
You know I didn't mean it that way. I just told you what the doctors told me. We are trying for a baby, so please just give us some time. When we have good news, we'll let you know right away. However, you also need to give us some space. It can be a little tiring with you constantly butting your head into our lives.
Oh, so you're just gonna exclude me from now on then? Okay then. Just make sure that you take care of Isaac and feed him well.
He has to eat well if you want to have a healthy baby. Yes, don't worry about it. I'll make sure to take good care of him. Good night. Hey, Mom. Do you have some time right now?
Olivia, it's been such a long time since you last called. Of course I have time for you. Why do you sound so upset? Are you okay?
Mom, I don't think that I'm okay at all.
Huh? Olivia, are you crying? What happened with you? Why are you crying so much? Did you have a fight with Isaac or something?
No, it's not like that at all. I didn't get in a fight with Isaac. It's just that I can't seem to get along with his mom that much. She keeps on pressuring me to have a baby, and it's really making me so anxious.
Honey, it's okay. You don't need to cry. How are you doing health-wise, by the way? I know that you get sick pretty often at this time of year. Maybe you need to take some deep breaths and relax a little. Don't worry about having a baby right now. Worry about your body first. You need to take care of yourself. Nobody is going to be happy with you getting pregnant if you're anxious and unhappy about it. I know it's been a year since you guys got married, but there's no need to rush having a baby at all. The time will come when it comes. Don't stress about something like this. You need to prioritize your own health first.
Mom, I know that, but a year has already passed, but I still don't have a child. It makes me so anxious as I know how badly Isaac and his family wants me to become pregnant. Maybe the stress makes it more difficult for me to get pregnant. If I get pregnant later than my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law will treat me even worse than how she treats me now. She's been calling me all the time to pressure me into getting pregnant. She even forced me to go and get a fertility test along with Isaac.
If it worries you that much, then just get a divorce from them. The way they've been treating you doesn't sound right at all. Get divorced and come live with me instead. I can't believe that they've been making you feel so anxious about this. It sounds like your mother-in-law only thinks of you as the person who will carry her future grandchild. It makes me so angry that she treats you this way. I don't want to see you being treated like that anymore. I really don't think I can hold myself back at this point. If she treats you badly one more time, tell her I'm not going to just sit back and watch. What is Isaac doing? Is he with you right now? Did you talk about this with Isaac? He's on your side about this, right? Is he treating you okay?
Don't worry. He always treats me well. It's just his mother that's proving to be a problem to me. I don't think that he's able to stand up to her, though. He's been raised and taught to listen to her.
Isaac should talk to his mom about this. It doesn't matter how he was raised. He should be trying to protect you as your husband. Have you been eating well lately? If I wasn't living so far away, I would cook some meals for you frequently. I'll go visit next week and cook some food for you. Don't skip meals and eat healthily, okay? Don't be too bothered about what your mother-in-law says. Try to just ignore as much as possible.
Okay. Thank you, Mom. You've cheered me up quite a bit. Good night. Babe, come here. You need to see this. Hurry!
What's the matter, Olivia? It's so early in the morning. Did something happen?
Babe, there's 2 lines on this, right? I'm reading this correctly, right?
Wait, what? No way! You're pregnant! Yeah, there are definitely 2 lines on there. I can't believe that you're finally pregnant after all the tough time we've been through together.
Don't cry! I'm gonna cry too if you keep on crying like that. We should be celebrating.
I don't think it's possible to hold back the tears. You've been stressing about having a baby for so long. I know that it must have been really hard for you. Olivia, you're the best. I knew that we'd be able to do this someday.
You were stressing a lot too. It was hard for the both of us, right? We should celebrate this together. I can't believe this, even after seeing it with my own eyes.
Honey, let's go to the hospital together right now. Let's check with the doctor just in case. We should make sure of things before we get too excited.
Okay, sounds good to me. Let's get going.
Congratulations. You're pregnant for sure.
Oh, so it's really true?
Honey, why are you crying all of a sudden?
Now that the doctor confirmed it, it's finally hitting me.
Please take good care of your body. I'll explain in more detail what you need to be cautious about. Please come back again around this time.
Okay, thank you so much.
Olivia, you should call your mom and let her know about this. Since we're going to eat dinner with my mom today, we can tell her then.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So yeah, I'm finally pregnant. I'm sorry it took so long to be able to tell you this.
What? Is that true? Oh, I can't believe it. That's such great news.
We went to the hospital this morning and the doctor confirmed that I'm pregnant. It's really true this time.
Oh, congratulations. Good for you. I was worried sick that Nathan's wife would get pregnant before you do. That would have been a disaster if that had happened. Isaac, I'm so proud of you. I'll finally get to see my first grandchild. It's Olivia who you should be proud of, Mom. She's the one that's going to be giving birth after all. Olivia, thank you for trusting me and marrying me. I'm sorry that I had to make you go through some hard times.
No, you also went through it with me too. We both struggled and had a difficult time. You even blamed yourself for me not being able to become pregnant. You don't need to do that anymore.
Well, anyways, congratulations to the both of you. I waited so long to be able to hear this news. I'm glad that it's finally happening. By the way, do you know whether it's a boy or a girl? Since technology is so advanced these days, I was wondering if you can find out right away.
We still need to wait a few weeks to know. When we find out the gender of the baby, we will let you know right away.
Mom, it doesn't matter whether the baby is a boy or a girl. Even if it's a girl, don't be disappointed. I'm gonna be so happy regardless of the gender of the baby, and you should be happy too. For today, let's just celebrate the good news. Don't ask about things like that. Isaac, I was just asking out of curiosity. I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it. Anyways, congratulations again. Okay then. Now that Olivia's going to become a mom, please try not to give her any stress. Well, I guess that's true. I want you to give birth to a healthy baby after all. Make sure that you rest well and take care of yourself.
Thanks so much. I'll do my absolute best to give birth to a healthy baby. Hey, Janet, did you contact me earlier? I'm sorry that I couldn't pick up. Did you need to talk to me about something? I'm free to talk now. I hope that you're doing well, by the way.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm doing well. I just called to tell you some good news. Nathan's wife also got pregnant. Isn't that amazing? It's such great news. Oh, I'm so lucky to be blessed with 2 grandchildren.
Oh, really? Wow, that's amazing. I'm happy for Nathan and his wife. Have you told Isaac about this too? He didn't seem like he knew.
No, I heard the news just a while ago and called you. I'll let him know about this later. Anyway, 2 months age gap between your baby and theirs is a bit… Also, have you found out whether your baby's a boy or a girl? Is it still too early to find out? It's kinda important to me, and I'd like to know about the results as soon as possible.
Yes, it's still too early to find out. The doctor said that the baby's gender can be known from 17 to 20 weeks into pregnancy. I'll let you know when we find out. 33 weeks into pregnancy is when we can accurately tell the baby's gender for sure. So please wait a little bit more. I know that this is important to you. The doctor can guess the baby's gender before that, but that might not be 100% accurate, so I'll let you know when it's confirmed.
Ah, I see. Okay then, take care of your body. You're not sick, right? You should come and visit me with Isaac once in a while. I'll cook something nice for you. You have to be healthy for the baby, okay? Also, is Isaac treating you well?
Yeah, he's been treating me great. He's been doing a lot of the housework for me, so that I can rest and relax. Also, thank you so much for the offer. I'd love to come and visit you sometime. I'd love to eat the food you cook, too. After getting pregnant, I've been very focused on taking care of myself. So I actually feel like I'm a lot healthier than before. I'll visit you with Isaac sometime soon before the baby gets bigger.
I heard Nathan's wife is also pregnant. Did you hear about it already from my mom? I heard the news from Nathan earlier today. He left me a text message, and I'm really happy for them. How much older is our baby from theirs then? Do you think that they might be entering the same school year together?
I don't think so. Unless Nathan sends his child to school early. I think our baby will enter school 1 grade higher than theirs. Oh yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have a baby boy or a baby girl. I'm so curious about this.
Yes, me too. I always think about whether our baby's going to be a boy or a girl at work. I don't mind whether our baby's a boy or a girl, though. I'd be so happy either way. How about you? Did you say you want a son?
I'd be happy regardless of the gender, too. But if our baby's a daughter, I'm worried you will love her more than me.
Aw, don't be jealous. I'll love you both just as much.
I really can't wait for the day that we get to meet our precious baby.
So the results are finally in. It's a baby girl. Congratulations. And she seems to be very healthy too. You also seem to be doing very well too. If things keep going like this, it's going to be a very smooth childbirth.
Oh, really? That's so great to hear. Thank you so much. We're going to have a baby girl. I'm so happy.
We're going to be having a baby girl. She's going to be the cutest, most precious girl when she's born. This is amazing. I can't wait to tell my friends about this.
I wonder if she's gonna look like me or you. I think she will grow up to be a smart person like you. Oh, right. We should call your mom, too. Let's tell her this good news. She seemed to be really eager to know about the gender of our baby, after all. Should I give her a call, do you think?
Yes. Could you call her for me? That would be great. Let her know that we will be visiting her sometime soon as well. Although I do remember her saying that she wanted a grandson. Oh well, I'm sure she's going to be happy about the news either way.
We heard about the results from our doctor. We're going to be having a baby girl.
So, it's a daughter then. Are you sure about this? Like 100% sure?
Yeah, we're 100% sure about it. I think she'll be so cute. The doctor says both me and my daughter are healthy. I don't have to worry about anything. I think I can give birth without any big issues.
Ah, I see. Daughters are cute, that's true. Childbirth is going to be very painful and difficult either way, though. I wouldn't relax too much. I'm glad that you don't have any health issues, though. That's a relief to hear.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask if we could go visit you in a few weeks. It would be nice if we can all have dinner together, with Nathan and Mia, too. Isaac says he wants to see his family. It's been a while since the entire family gathered together. I also want to see Mia and ask whether her pregnancy is going well.
Sure, that sounds fine. Call Nathan and choose a date when you're all free. Just let me know in advance, and you're welcome to come anytime. Wow, it's great to see everyone gathered together like this. It's been a while since we've all seen each other at the same time. Since both of our wives are going into labor and having a baby, it might be more difficult to gather together in the future. So I thought we should meet up before the babies come. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm glad that we all managed to come. Olivia's been having some labor pains recently, so she might have to take it easy today.
It's no biggie. Don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. Whenever I think of my baby, I forget the pain. Mia, how are you, by the way? I hope you're okay. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Olivia, guess what? Thankfully, Mia's having a baby boy. You have no idea how glad I was to hear that news. Especially after hearing the bad news from you. Mom, why would you say something like that? Don't you think that's a bit rude to say that to Olivia and her baby? Well, I'm just telling you guys how I really feel. I need at least one grandson. He can be in charge of the family when he grows up. And And you both took so long to get pregnant. I didn't want to wait forever to see my grandson. After Olivia told me she has a girl, I didn't raise my hopes up for Mia. I really couldn't bear the disappointment of hearing that Mia was having a girl too. However, I was pleasantly surprised and glad to hear that Mia is having a boy. Nathan, I'm proud of you. Mom, do you really need to say that in front of everyone? You know how stressed we were trying for a baby. We both went through a very tough time, and we were finally able to become pregnant. Stop being so rude to Olivia, especially on a day like this. Actually, you're being quite rude to me too. You should watch your tone when talking to me. Nathan and Mia, you guys eat as much as you want. Since you will be delivering the baby soon, you really need to be cautious and take care of your body. Have you been taking the supplements I sent you? Does it make any difference? Thanks for the supplements, Mom, but there's really no need for you to do anything for us. We're perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. Did you just say supplements? What is going on, Mom? You never sent us anything. Olivia is pregnant just like Mia is too, you know. Oh, would you please stop complaining about this? I was going to send you some too, but I just didn't get around to it. Also, I was talking to Nathan and Mia. It's very rude to interrupt our conversation.
It's fine, Isaac. I'm sure she just forgot to send us some. Remember that the doctor told us that my body is really healthy right now, too.
Okay, Olivia. I just don't want her to treat us unfairly like this. Maybe I'm being a bit sensitive, though. I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions like that. Anyway, since Olivia is delivering in a few weeks, we can't stay for too long. Olivia, are you feeling okay so far? We should get going soon if you're having pains.
Actually, I feel completely fine right now. Let's stay for a few more hours. We don't know when we'll all meet up together next time. I'd love to talk to Mia about pregnancy, too.
Your baby girl was born at 1:38 p.m., December 8th, 2021. Congratulations, Olivia. You did so well. It's all done now. You can relax. Honey, look at our precious daughter's face. She's beautiful. You did so well. I am so proud of you. The doctor said the baby is healthy and you will recover soon from childbirth.
My baby. I can't believe that I'm actually a mom now. Ivy, it's me, your mom. You're so beautiful.
Olivia, you did so well. I'm so proud of you too. Oh, but your face looks exhausted. You should rest now. You haven't gotten enough sleep over the past few days. Isaac, is your mom coming today, by the way? I don't see her. She says she had plans for today, so she can only visit in the evening or tomorrow. I'm sorry that she couldn't be here to support Olivia. What? It's her first granddaughter, right? How can she not come to visit? I feel like it's one of the biggest events of our lives. I would never miss a day like this. Anyway, I need to go back now. I'll leave you two to get some rest. Olivia, don't forget to eat the food I cooked for you. Isaac, please take care of her, and let me know if you guys need any help. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for coming and supporting Olivia today.
Mom, drive safely on the way back. Thank you for visiting. It really meant a lot to me. We'll come visit you and Dad once things have calmed down a little.
Your baby boy has been born at 11:40 a.m., February 8th, 2022. Congratulations. Oh, look at his little face. He already looks like his dad. I bet he's going to grow up to be a handsome boy just like you, Nathan. You did great, Mia. I'm so proud of you. He's just an infant. Can you really see my face in his? I don't see it myself at all. Mia, I'm so proud of you. Our baby is beautiful.
Thanks for supporting me, you guys. Oh, my baby is so beautiful. Welcome to this world, John.
Oh, Mia, you did so well. Don't worry about prenatal care. I know a center that is famous near your house. I'll book an appointment for you. Your body has gone through a lot after pregnancy and childbirth. You should get some rest at that prenatal care center. Thanks for all the help, Mom. You've done so much for her.
Yeah, thanks, Janet. I'm really glad that you've arranged all this for me.
No worries. Let me know if you need anything else. I will try my best to help. Take care. I'll visit you again soon. I gotta head back and take care of my baby now. Oh, hey, you guys! Come inside.
Good evening, Janet. Thanks for inviting us today. I should have come a bit earlier to help you prepare for dinner. But my body is still recovering, and the doctor said I should be cautious to not work my body too much. I hope that you can understand that.
Oh, well, it's fine, I guess. Next time, come a bit early to help me. Do you know how difficult it was preparing all these foods by myself? I expect you to do better from next time. Mom, she's still recovering. Don't even think of making her go in the kitchen. Is this too much to ask for? Back in my days, women went straight back to work after giving birth. Mom, enough with the back in my days stories. Times have changed. Olivia still feels pain all over her body. Don't try to make her work when she doesn't need to. It's not even that difficult to raise a daughter. Stop complaining so much. Pretty much all women have gone through the same experience. Mom, we're here too now.
Hello, Janet. How have you been?
Oh, come in. You brought John with you too. Oh, my beautiful grandson. Did it take long to drive all the way here? I'm glad that you guys have got here safely.
It wasn't that long of a journey. We're doing perfectly fine. Janet, did you prepare all of these foods by yourself? Oh, I should have come earlier to help you. I'm sorry. This must have been so much work for you. I'm sorry for making you do it all yourself.
Help me? There's no need for you to do that. You need to recover from childbirth. Don't worry about it. Is your body feeling better? I know how rough it can be after giving birth to a baby.
I'm actually feeling great. It's all thanks to the prenatal care center you booked for me. Thank you so much. You even paid for all the service.
There's no need to thank me. Anything for my grandson. He's the most important person in the world to me. Hey, Olivia, can you put some cups on the table? They should be in the kitchen cabinet. I'll do it. Olivia, you don't need to get up. Honey, don't be too concerned about my mom's attitude. I know she favors her grandson more, but our daughter is just as precious. Let's just focus on raising her with our love. We shouldn't worry about what she thinks. It really doesn't matter, as the way she thinks is really old-fashioned.
Of course. I'll do my best to ignore what your mom says about me and Ivy. She's my baby, not hers after all. I'll give her all the love that she needs. But to see your mom treat Ivy and John so differently today kind of broke my heart. I don't want my poor Ivy to be treated so poorly.
I really hate how my mom is treating Ivy too. Don't be too concerned about my mom, though. I'll do my best to change the way she treats you and Ivy. I really can't stand it either.
Okay, babe. Thank you for giving me so much support. Let's go to sleep now. Ivy might hear us and wake up. Olivia, I'm so sorry. I should have helped you prepare today's dinner. Unfortunately, Nathan and I had to go visit my family today, so we arrived late. Did you prepare all of this by yourself? While taking care of Ivy? That's so amazing of you. I can't even think about doing all this cooking with a young child. Don't worry about it, Mia. Janet actually helped me prepare the food as well, so it wasn't as difficult as you think. John is so big now. I'm glad to see that you guys seem to be doing well.
Yeah, there's really no need to worry about Olivia at all. She has a daughter anyways. It's not that difficult to raise a daughter. It's more difficult to raise a son. I'm so proud of you, Mia. Anyway, Olivia, you need to get back to work. The rest of the food isn't gonna cook itself.
Janet, I think that what you just said is not correct. It's difficult to raise a baby regardless of its gender. Olivia must be having a tough time too. We both gave birth at basically the same time after all. Oh, look at Ivy! She eats so well. My baby John is such a picky eater, unlike Ivy. I'm worried about him, as he barely eats anything that's unusual. He's so picky he refuses to eat most meals.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with John at all. He should be able to eat whatever he wants. It's problematic that Ivy eats so much, actually. How can a girl eat so much like that? She's being so greedy, and it's kind of gross to watch at times. I bet she will grow up to be fat. My grandson needs to eat well, though. That way he can grow up strong and healthy. They need to swap their appetites, if I'm completely honest with you guys. Mom, stop insulting Ivy like that. She's a perfectly healthy baby and she definitely is not overweight. She doesn't even pick out her vegetables. Look at her. She's not picky about her food at all. I think that's something we should all compliment her for. I'm just commenting my opinion. I think she eats way too much for her age. I bet you that she's gonna become a fat and ugly pig in the future.
Olivia! It's so nice to see you. Ivy, you've grown up a lot since I last saw you. Oh, Ginny, you're here. It was quite an exercise to walk up that hill to my house, wasn't it? It was all right. I need to get some exercise anyways. I gained some weight, so I want to start dieting. But I brought some snacks for Ivy. I hope she likes it. Oh, you didn't have to. Thank you. Do you want some coffee? Thanks. Yeah, I'd love for some coffee. How's life been for you recently? You look so much happier now that you have a child. I'm so happy for you. Oh, look at how well Ivy eats. It's rare for babies to eat without being so picky. She's so cute. Isn't that right? But you know, my mother-in-law has been complaining that Ivy eats too much. She treats her so unfairly just because she's a girl. How can someone complain about how a baby eats? She said that Ivy eats too much for a girl and that she's going to become fat in the future. I know that I should just ignore her, but it hurts to hear my baby girl being insulted like this. How can she say such a thing about Ivy? It's so nice to see Ivy eat well. It's healthy and a good sign that she eats without being picky. A lot of parents worry because their children are picky about their food. It's so lucky that Ivy isn't. And Ivy doesn't even eat a lot compared to some babies. There's nothing wrong with her at all. She eats well without picking out any vegetables. Right? I always get so angry every time my mother-in-law treats Ivy differently from John. She tries to find faults in everything she can about Ivy, but doesn't do that for John at all. On top of that, she told me that I should go back to work now? I get told that raising a daughter isn't a difficult thing to do at all. That's unbelievable. I can't believe that she would say that to you. There's no way you should be going back to work right now. Does she treat your sister-in-law Mia like this too? Not at all. She treats Mia and John really, really well. She said raising a son is so much more difficult than raising a daughter. She never tells Mia to work or do any of the housework. She also buys a ton of things to support Mia, but not for me. She wants Mia to be able to focus on raising John, so she puts all of her effort into their family these days. She simply doesn't care about her granddaughter at all. She only loves her grandson. That's crazy to hear. Your mother-in-law is a terrible person by the sounds of things. I can't believe that she's favoring her grandson this much. You guys should just cut her out of your lives. It must be rough being treated so unfairly. Oh, by the way, you should record videos of Ivy eating and post them on social media. The way she eats is just so cute. I think she'll be really popular. It's not common to see a baby eat so well, and so happily. Oh, yeah. I've seen several mothers do that, actually. I've seen a few videos, and they look so cute. While I was pregnant, I actually looked at a ton of baby videos on social media. Babies are just so cute. I could watch them all day. Yeah, you should make an account for Ivy, too. She's adorable when she eats. And recording these moments on video will be great to look back on in the future. They're precious memories. Ivy is going to grow so quickly, so it might be nice to keep it all recorded. That's actually a great idea. I've never really thought of it in that way. I guess it's a great way to look back on previous memories. I have been recording some videos of her. Maybe I should edit a few and post them on Instagram and see how they do.
Yeah, that would be such a great idea. I'm gonna be watching the videos all day. Avi, I'm your first fan! You're literally one of the cutest toddlers I've ever seen. Hey, send me a link once you finish making the account then. I want to become the first follower.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for giving me this idea. I'm actually kind of looking forward to see how things go.
Wow, Avi's Instagram account has so many followers now. I can't believe that her page is blown up like this. It's really amazing to see. It hasn't been that long since she started, but she's already so popular.
Right? A lot of people have been adoring her. Now she has over 10,000 followers. Some of her videos even reached 1 million views. I never could have imagined things ending up like this. It makes me so happy to see so many people adore Ivy. Everyone comments on how well she eats, too. Every time I get a comment like that, it makes me feel so fortunate to have a wonderful daughter like her. Oh, and I've been receiving products from some big companies, too. They want to sponsor my videos, too. I still haven't really managed to process that this is actually happening. Recently, I received a message asking if I wanted to publish a baby food recipe book. So I'm preparing for that meeting these days.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. Avi is already an Instagram influencer. I knew she'd become popular. She eats so well compared to other babies, and she's just so cute. I'm glad that some big companies are contacting you, too.
And it's not just that. Archiving all these memories is so meaningful for me. I'm earning more than I ever thought I would, too. I even have a partnership with a baby clothing brand. My mother-in-law nagging all the time had me stressed for some time, but now I feel a lot better. I'm just so proud of my baby girl. This is all thanks to you suggesting me to try something like this. I'm so grateful of you.
This must be so satisfying for you. You've managed to get revenge on your mother-in-law. She used to complain about Ivy all the time. I bet now she can't even utter a word about Ivy.
Actually, I haven't told my mother-in-law about Ivy's account yet. If she suddenly changes her attitude towards Ivy just because she's popular, it will make me even more angry. I think I'm just gonna keep it a secret from her. She's also still my mother-in-law, so I've actually been sending her some financial support with the money Ivy has earned. I thought that it would be unfair if I only sent money to my own mom.
I can't believe how kind-hearted you are. After all the things you've gone through, you're still helping her out. But anyways, congratulations again. I'm glad to hear that Ivy has opened so many more opportunities for you. Before you married, you were worried about your work life and career. Now you can put down your worries. You found a perfect balance to your marriage life and work life. This is a great career path for you.
Thank you for suggesting to make the Instagram account. You're the one who first gave me this idea. Anyways, it was great talking to you. I'll see you again soon.
Okay. Let me know when your recipe book is out. I'll be sure to be the first one to buy it.
I can't believe that my grandson has grown up so much already. He's a lot more mature than other children his age. And he has such good manners, too. He's completely different to Ivy. Ivy is so bad-mannered and eats way too much still. I'm worried for her future health already.
Mom, even though the kids can't hear us, you shouldn't say stuff like that. That's very impolite of you. Do you really not think about anybody's feelings when saying things like this?
I'm just saying the truth, you know. A girl should know how to eat in small portions. That's kind of a given for all girls. I bet Olivia didn't raise her well at all. That's why she eats like a pig. Olivia, how have you been raising her? Shouldn't you teach her some table manners from now? Or are you busy with work? Have you even started working again like I told you to? Janet, Ivy's really happy and healthy because she's been eating well. She's not overweight and there's nothing wrong about the amount she eats. That's all that matters to me. I think she's perfect as she is. I don't need you making these snarky remarks like this. Also, you don't need to worry about my job. I've been working from home recently. I think it's a lot better to work from home because I can take care of Ivy at the same time. And I received some good opportunities, so I'm trying my best.
Good opportunities? Aren't you just a housewife? Also, working from home doesn't earn a lot of money at all. Don't try to make your life sound better than it actually is. I know you still regret quitting your work after marriage. You still have a big ego, and that's why you don't want to admit the truth. You used marriage as an excuse to quit work, and now look at you. You can't even find a proper job. You just stay home eating and resting all day. Don't you? Just like Ivy does. Resting a few years makes it even more difficult for you to find a job. You should have listened to me when I told you to start working after giving birth. Look at you now. You're in such a miserable state. Take my advice and go find a half-decent job to support my son. I don't want you to just be draining the precious money he's been earning. My poor son goes out every day to work while you just lounge around all day. This just isn't fair at all. Things need to change right now. Mom, do you even know what kind of work Olivia's doing right now? You're being very rude, you know. Back in your days, working at home was just a side gig, but things have changed now. Working at home is very normal these days, and there are plenty of great jobs that can be done by working from home. Oh, so are you trying to lecture me now? That's enough. I want Olivia to either go out to work or just focus on being a housewife. Raising a child is so expensive these days. And Olivia is just using your money to rest at home right now. That's not acceptable at all. I'm not letting her do that any longer. She needs to learn how to do the housework to support you and find a job. Mom, stop it. You don't even know what she's doing right now. Do you know how much Olivia's monthly wage is? Her salary is 3 times higher than mine. Don't you want to keep receiving financial support from us? The money I've been giving you for financial support is actually coming from her, you know. Wait, you're not serious about what you just said, are you? Olivia, is it true that you earn so much?
Yeah, it is actually, Janet. I earned quite a reputation from the work I do. Nowadays, a lot of big companies are collaborating with me as well. They are all brands that you have probably heard of. I'm also planning on starting my own business in the near future, too. It's related to parenting. It's all thanks to Ivy, actually. I don't understand what you're talking about. What are you even doing? I've been posting cute videos of Ivy on social media, and some of her videos have become really popular. She has a huge following online now, and a lot of companies are offering her jobs to promote their baby products. I've also received a lot of other jobs due to her popularity. Oh my! I see. I had no idea about any of this. You should have told me about this before. I didn't know you were so successful. Oh, I apologize if I was rude to you. Is that really true? You earn a higher salary than my son. By just working from home? I had no idea something like that was even possible. Yes, Mom. Everything that she just said is completely true. All the money that you receive from us, it all comes from Olivia, you know. Like Olivia said, it's all thanks to Ivy. You shouldn't have treated her unfairly. You also shouldn't have insulted her and called her fat. From now on, if you treat Olivia or Ivy unfairly, I'm going to cut your financial funds completely. I've had enough of your snarky remarks. Isaac! I never treated them unfairly. I always respected Ivy. She's so smart and successful. Always respected Ivy? I feel like you were constantly complaining about the way she eats. The reason why Ivy became popular was actually because of the way she eats. Oh, and since videos of her eating have become so popular, I'm preparing to publish a baby food recipe book. So from now on, I ask you not to comment on how Ivy eats. Olivia! I was just saying things like that because I was worried about her health. I hope you don't misunderstand my intentions. Ivy eats so well, and I'm proud of her for that.
I just didn't want her to become obese in the future. Oh, but I didn't know Ivy was so popular. Wow, that's great.
All my friends know Ivy too. They have been sharing Ivy's Instagram posts amongst each other. They all adore her. I completely agree with them too. When I told them Ivy's my sister-in-law's daughter, they were all shocked. They want to see Ivy in real life. Oh, Olivia, I'm so happy for you. I want John to eat well like Ivy, so I'm going to buy that recipe book as soon as it comes out. I'll gift it to you when it's published. I'll send a few so you can gift it to your friends as well. It's nice to see babies not being picky about their food. I hope the recipe book can help other babies eat various types of food like Ivy. Oh, and come visit us with John. I'll cook something for him too. Thank you. You're the best. It would be so nice if John stops being so picky about his food.
Olivia, I also followed Ivy's account a little while ago too. I think Ivy's cute face is another reason why she's so popular. Her eyes are so big and round. It could melt anyone's heart. I feel like she might grow up to become a celebrity at this rate. That would be so cool to have someone famous within the family. Oh, I never really noticed any of this. But now that you mentioned it, Ivy really is pretty. I should boast about this to my friends too. Does Ivy need anything? I can buy it for her. Thank you, Mrs. I'll let you know if she needs anything. Come visit me frequently with Ivy. I'll cook some delicious meals for you too. You must be so busy these days dealing with several things at the same time. I can cook for you when you're busy, so come over anytime. You're welcome to even leave Ivy at my house when work becomes tiresome. Your mom's place is too far, right? You can just leave Ivy with me when you need to. Okay, Olivia? Well, I'll think about it. Mom, you suddenly changed your attitude. Give Olivia some time to get used to it. Changed my attitude? That's nonsense. It's my job to take care of Olivia and Ivy. Ever since letting Janet know about Ivy's social media success, she became even more annoying than before. She started asking if she could help out raising Ivy and taking care of the social media account. It was very obvious that she was after the money and fame that Ivy had. One day when we visited Janet at her house, she grabbed Ivy from my hands and told me that she was gonna raise her from now on. She basically stole her from me and told me to leave. I was so scared and worried about Ivy, his Janet looked crazier than ever. She pushed me out of the front door and locked me out while keeping hold of Ivy. It was one of the scariest moments of my life, but I stayed calm and called the police immediately. The police came, but Janet refused to give Ivy back to me. She locked her inside the house, and it became a pretty big deal. The police ended up having to break in through some windows, and Ivy was finally retrieved. Janet was arrested on the spot, and she was given a restraining order against me and Ivy. I also heard that she was gonna have to spend some time behind bars. I was really shocked that my mother-in-law would try to kidnap my daughter. It was a traumatic experience, and it still scares me to this day. I guess money and fame can make people do some crazy things. I hope that I never have to interact with Janet ever again.